Oh, right. So, when last we left off, I've been slowly trying to plan out how I want to do this with Yuna. Because I think there's a way that if you go through this sphere grid, the expert sphere grid, if you go all the way to like where you get life, you could dive down in here and grab all of the raw versions of the spells. And then you can hop back into Yuna's section of the sphere grid to grab, like, protect everything and go back up. And then much later, I think there's a place where you can break in to get the, yeah, over here, to get the Goss versions of the spells if you use a level 3 lock. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think the plan is to try and phase out Lulu as a character from the party, so I have my healer and my spellcaster at the same time. This also has to do with the fact that I know for a fact that Yuna's celestial weapon that has 1 MP as an ability on it is much easier to get than Lulu's. So I think that's going to be our plan of attack with Yuna. Is that right now it's not going to do a lot of anything. We can't get down into the section of the sphere grid we need yet. I'm trying to think who I want. Someone who's still in a decent spot to do this, I think. I need someone to be our sphere jockey. Someone who can grab up and get all of the extract abilities so we can always have what we need in terms of getting abilities and spheres. I think we'll do that with Tidus, just simply because he's in the best position on the grid right now to grab that sort of thing. Kamari, what are you doing here? Like right now everybody is getting like a few different abilities, which isn't great. Still throws you off how you spell his name. What, Kamari? Kamari is spelled Kamari. What is it? Is it Tidus? I don't have someone named Tidus in the party. I have Tidus. Is that who you're referring to? You have to spell it the right way, Lunar, or else I don't know who you're talking about. Thank you for the head pats. I do not have a bonk yet. Well, I've been thinking about how to do it. Like, there's a couple different ways. I could have something thrown at my head as a bonk, or I have a bonk animation I can do that is like the head pats. But it's all about how to implement, you know? Alright, now that we got all of that, just getting the setup done for tonight. Serum Armlet, Bright Bangle, Brotherhood, Blue Shield with Water Ward. Hunter Sword has Sight Strength. No, still, none of those are as good as 5% straight strength. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Hey, little girl.
Whoa!
We have saved Moana. Thrown object is more of a yeet. True, but there's an actual option of like a bonk drop in the software I use. I am not. I am just someone who believes that things should be called what they're called. I'm not calling Lunar Fred. Ooh, I found an Albed book. T is equal to D. You're the one who saved my sister, right? That treasure box contains a token of my appreciation. Please accept my thanks. I was more curious about the drunken guy sitting here. Is he okay? An ether. Your sister's life is equal to a...
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
I actually saw a TikTok the other day that was like someone doing a whole little not animated, but like dress up cosplay skit thing, lip syncing to the Gummy Bear theme song from like the 80s cartoon. I was blown away to see someone who, quite honestly, anyone remembers that song, let alone the show. Although knowing my luck, they probably think it has to do with the actual candy and not the cartoon. Wait, not yet. Real quick here, let's do some of the money we've acquired to hit up the shop here. Get anyone who doesn't have any sort of upgrade, like still has their starter gear on, we'll give them something else to work with. Okay.
Off to Luca at last.
Why is Luca in
The
blue
matches start
text?
soon as we get there. So rest up on the way, yeah?
That is another area you might be ahead of you in, is equipment. Yeah, but equipment doesn't matter in the end. Like, except for, like, celestial weapons. Like, until we open up the ability... Once we open up the ability to craft specific abilities onto our weapons, equipment becomes meaningless. Like, there's no stats associated with them. Unless you're the type to hoard one of each weapon. Right, but how did you define that? Because you can get a Rod of... We just picked up a Rod of Wisdom that has a sensor on it. But if you had gotten the treasure out of Besaid Temple in the Trial of Cloisters, you would have had a Rod of Wisdom with sensor and plus 8% magic. Which of those is via the name? See, that doesn't mean anything, though. What's up, guys? I just want to be able to sneak up behind them and beat them. I mean, I want to get in their faces and show them what we're made of. I like the way you think, Jasu. Especially since in Final Fantasy X, weapons do not have any sort of statistic value. None of them boost your strength or your magic or anything. You can go through with the starter equipment if you want. It's just about abilities. Why do I feel like I'm being watched? Because the Luca goers are right there, and they're watching all of you. Creepily. My, you're kind of cute too. Want to have some fun? Hey, that boy in the Aurochs is a cute. They're like ogling them. Also, which boy in the Aurochs is kind of cute? Are you talking about me? Because I'm the one talking to you, so you can't be talking about me. You're talking about Keepa, aren't you? Yeah, he's a Keepa. Looks like our gals are brewing up something back there. I'd be afraid if I were you. What do you know that we don't? Fangirling over them?
Ooh, them's fascinating clothes you're wearing.
Who are you?
Yeah. Filthy, filthy. These won't sell. Oh, me name's not Awaka.
So your name's not Awaka. Got it.
Don't look like you got much money, either. I've no business with you. Out of me way.
Okay.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd. Merchant extraordinaire.
You just said you weren't
The
Awaka.
who?
Don't know me? Well, not many do. Not yet.
Why do you sound like you're from England? There is no England. What is your accent, man?
It might not mean much, but good luck in the tournament.
Thank you. Snoring.
Best to let him sleep.
Yeah, but can he not sleep in front of the door? That just seems dangerous.
Some people can be so rude.
You threw me down an elevator. Chickens?
What the heck is that?
What the heck is what?
What is this place?
The power room, like it says on the door?
It's also the exercise room.
Why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
That's dinner.
Chocobos? Those are chocobos?
What? You've never seen a chocobo?
I like the phrasing on that. Those are
Backwater
chocobos?
Island did you come from,
Which
anyway?
means it seems to indicate he's heard of a chocobo but never seen one.
Miracles and oddities were starting to become daily routine on this trip.
Bird. Quay.
La 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 la.
You're off key. I say that like I know what the heck a key is in music.
But someday, the name of Awaka will be spoken all over Spira. Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of gill to lend?
Yes? You can have 1,000. That's a third of my money. But you're a good man, Awaka. You're doing Yevon's work.
Make it up to ye, that I will.
What y'all talking about?
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm a guy.
Ah, I remember him. Guy from Kilika.
Hey, you remember my name?
Huh?
I'm Guy.
You know, one of the Besaid Aurochs. Said something about winning the cup.
Oh, right. You're that idiot.
Yeah,
Don't call him
I am that idiot.
But he is an idiot.
He is an idiot.
Got what it takes to win the cup.
I don't know if that has anything to do with
now that I'm here.
intelligence.
Yes, they will win. He used to be the star player of the Xanarkand Abes.
Yeah.
Yeah, as if anyone lived in those ruins.
It's not ruins. There's a big city there. There is.
I got too close to Sin and...
There is a city, really.
There is. You can be a big
Whatever your
city
ladyship says.
and be in ruins. These are not mutually exclusive possibilities. Come on, are you gonna push me again? You just put your hands down at me.
What's wrong? You seemed kind of mad back there.
They were being rude, and I do believe your Xanarkand exists. I really do, you know?
How come?
Why the heck would you believe
Sir
me
Jecht
of all
used to
people?
always tell me stories. It'd be great to see your home someday. I'd love to go there.
Yeah. So, Yuna, want to come over to my place?
God damn
Right.
it, Titus.
Sure. As if I had a place to show her.
You have a houseboat. Is unfortunately not impressive. We can finally relax now that the goers are down in the cabin.
Well, say something. You'll take responsibility.
Relax, he's bound to know someone in Luca.
And if not?
He could always join a blitz team. Anyhow, it's better than just leaving him in Besaid.
What? Just leaving him in Luca?
Have you seen
What do you
Luca?
want me to do?
Yuna
Yes.
wants to make him a guardian.
Leaving him in Luca is way
yeah,
better than leaving
jeez.
him in Besaid.
There's that too, eh?
It's
And
a
whose
city.
fault is that?
Not mine. It is mine, huh?
That's kind of like saying, like, ugh, do you think it's better to leave him in New York City than leave him in Kokomo, Indiana? Yes! All right, let's see if I can do this. You only get one shot or one opportunity. Get out of here, ghost kid. No one likes you. Even though I know who you actually are. And I really wouldn't say that to you if I... Whatever, go away, ghost kid.
Well, trying to follow in my footsteps, are you? I usually charge for lessons, you know. That shot is done like this. You can't do it, kid. But don't worry, my boy. You're not the only one. No one else can do it. I'm the best.
Why do you wear chainmail? And only on like one arm. Memories of that day still haunt Titus and try to interfere with his concentration. Try to shake off the memories and successfully perform the Jecht Shot. First of all, following the on-screen instructions. Now do the real thing. Show Jecht what you can do.
You can't do it, kid. No one else can do it. You can't do it, kid. I'm the best. No one else. You can't do it, kid.
Almost had it.
Told you you couldn't do it.
We both almost had it. True.
Oh.
It took me a second to realize that you were, like, the things you were supposed to be knowing which direction to push the D-pad was supposed to be, like, where the intrusive thoughts are on the screen, and then going off of those and puffing them out of existence by pushing A.
You tried to do a Jecht Shot, right?
How do you know that?
Sir Jecht showed it to me when I was a child. He called it the Sublimely Magnificent Jecht Shot Mark III.
Stupid name, huh?
Oh, incredibly.
You know what?
But it
There
sells.
is no Mark 1 or Mark 2, you know? My old man said the name Mark 3 was just something to hook the crowd.
Mark 1
He
was
said
actually
they'd come
called
back
Luke,
every night
and Mark
expecting
2
to
was
see
called
Mark
John.
1 and Mark 2. And they really did come back. I used to get so mad.
Used to? You kicked the only blitzball on the ship into the ocean.
Is he alive, you think?
I don't know.
I know.
But Sir Jecht was my father's guardian.
So he's famous here, too?
Yes. So,
Super
if
famous.
anything happened to him, I should think word would get around fast.
Uh-huh.
What would you do if you found him?
Murder?
Who knows? I
Murder.
thought he died 10 years ago. Well...
Double murder.
I'd probably just smack him one. After everything he put Mom and me through. And because he was famous, I was always... Well, you should know, Yuna.
Hmm?
Your father's famous too. Everyone in Spira knows him, right?
Hmm.
Ain't it tough?
It is hard to follow in his footsteps as a summoner.
I thought about
Sure.
going Red
But
Mage,
the honor of having a father like him surpasses all that.
but I really
think.
wanted the mount.
Well, there wasn't much to honor about my old man, that's for sure.
You shouldn't say that about your father.
I got the right.
I guess you do.
What is his chain on his belt
Ow!
connected to?
Hey, it's past your bedtime, kiddos.
Like, is it a wallet chain? Does he have a wallet
I didn't
attached to
think
that?
my old man would
Do you
come to
have
Luca.
wallets in this game?
He never did like watching other people play. But I couldn't help feeling something bad was gonna happen. And these feelings of mine are usually right. Sure, I had told Waka I'd help him win the tournament, but I wasn't sure I had it in me to play at all anymore.
Good question. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it looks like a wallet chain, right? Or like maybe a watch, but I can't see Titus having a watch. You probably had a wallet 1,000 years ago. I'd buy that. Look at the snow globe. This event is sponsored by the only religion we have.
Ah, over there. The ships carrying the players are arriving now. This would be dock number 2.
That's a terrible name.
All the way from Killica, it's the Killica Beasts.
Oh.
High Summoner O'Holland used to play for them. A big name to live up to. Their hometown was recently attacked by Sin. Isn't that right, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yes, Baba. They're going to be pulling out all the stops to try and bring back the.
They really nail the like sports commentator voices, don't they?
Our next team off the ramp is. Well. If it isn't the Besaid Aurar.
Boo with me, folks. Boo with me.
Breathing statistical impossibility. I've never seen a team this bad.
Woo!
That's right. In 23 years, they've never made it past the first round.
Woo!
Only a few die-hard fans are in the audience today.
There's enough, the exact same amount of people that were there for the Beasts.
Right, Jimmy?
Wish them a safe journey back to Besaid is like the most backhanded compliment ever. Why were they on a boat if they're from here? They do have a good flag. And is there only 3 of them?
They are the favorite this year, Baba. And after the way they dominated last year, it'd take a miracle
Showmanship.
to lose today.
You can say that again, Jimmy. Look at the crowd.
So what you're saying is they have the what makes up the difference between a villain and a super villain.
Has turned out to cheer the goers on. They know, I know, and you know, folks. The Luca goers are number 1.
Pout.
Yeah, it's like this every year, yeah? Don't let it bother you.
Stop right there, goers.
You know, I will say, I have never been 100% sure about the technology level in this setting.
Cause this year, us Aurochs are taking the cup.
Like, their boats are powered by giant birds,
What in Yevon's name were you doing up there?
but there are megaphones and
Stood
radio.
out, though. We were on the sphere. We were. Maester Micah is here.
Already?
The number 3 dock.
What's up now?
Maester Micah has arrived. That's what.
Micah? Maester?
Like, what level of
Maester
technology
Micah
is
the leader of
acceptable
all
by the
peoples of
church?
Spira. He's come all the way from Bavel. The tournament is being held to honor his 50 years as Maester.
50 years? Shouldn't he be, retired by now?
Hey, mind your mouth now.
Let's all go
But
see
he
him.
does have a point. Shouldn't he be retired by now? I don't get the feeling that there's a hidden chest somewhere around here. It just feels like there would be, you know, here at the docks. Well, then again, I probably am getting it mixed up with 10-2 again. I've learned it's a very good idea to always visit the save spheres even if you don't save, because they regen your health.
Can't see a thing.
Where is the harp in that music? So are each of these species only allowed to play one instrument? Like, you're a big fat frog man. You only get to play drums.
That's a Guado, right?
Who could it be?
Don't be racist.
Maester Seymour?
I am Maester Seymour. You got pretty eyes, though. You say so.
People of Spira, I thank you for your generous welcome. Rise, Maester Seymour, and all of
I
you
think
as
Micah has some pretty eyes.
I present to
when
you
you could actually see
the
them.
son of Maester Jecht Shot, who departed for the far plane of fortnight past. As some of
You like purple
already
eyes?
know,
Okay.
He has been officially ordained a Maester of Yevon.
Because of
I am
nepotism.
Seymour Guado. I am honored to receive the title of Maester. In life, my father Jiskel worked to foster friendship between man and Guado. I vow to carry on his legacy and to fulfill my duties as Maester to the best of my abilities.
Why don't people like the Guado? They're just tree people.
Bow your head.
You there, why didn't you bow your head? I will defeat you with my... church foo? So, it's a real Frollo,
Really psychs you up, yeah?
Esmeralda moment right
last
there.
meeting before the match. How so?
Which is appropriate because Frollo was also a priest in the book. Not a judge like Disney movie made him.